Giving this another shot. What's up? Child save me, Fruit the Black. Okay. Y'all wasn't on there. Y'all wasn't on there last night, so I took it off. So um what I want to do is just talk about the video he did. It's the older video that he did when he talked about simping. Now, I thought it would be a nice subject because a lot of the trucker men keep behind a lot of you are real sugar daddies. You know, so I like to have different women. I like to show baby. Let's have different ladies, have different ladies here and there. And he actually almost like gives advice on how to sell. And I was like, are you really serious right there? Okay. So we're gonna play a clip right now. See if that's on the play. And he actually gives like, because like he basically breaks down and he says that black men all we know how to do is simp, which I don't necessarily believe it. I don't necessarily believe that our men know how to simp.
Guy and end up getting abused and mistreated by women. That was an internal conflict going on in me of me trying to basically fight against my programming. Another thing though is even after a guy knows better, we go back to simping because it's safe. We know how to simp. That's it. We just know how. It's no different than why don't people go work out at the gym? Why don't people eat better? Why don't people, dress better? It's not a matter of knowledge. Arguably, we're the most knowledgeable society that's ever existed. We have access to information like no time before in human history. It's not a matter of information. It's a matter of if I change, I'll have to do something that I'm not familiar with. And I'm familiar with being a simp. I'm familiar with being...
You heard that? I'm familiar with being a simp. I'm familiar. What's going on?
Yo.
What's up?
Man, your audio chopping up.
Really, on my end?
Yeah. Sound like you dispatch. Sound like you were 911 dispatch. Yeah, I ain't even know you ain't even come on last night. I'm talking about you. Sometimes YouTube don't be sending out notifications too. I ain't know you come on last night. Yeah, this shit's delayed. Like I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, I think it's you. Are you driving?
Yeah, I'm driving. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hello?
Yeah.
Hold on. Hey.
Got all that.
You hear me now?
Turn the music down. And turn the roll the window up.
I turned the music down. I had to turn the Bluetooth off.
Hey, what you got to say about the topic?
I gotta do what?
What you got to say about the topic?
I gotta do what? I gotta stop what?
The topic. Topic.
Oh, you talking about I gotta stand? What's the topic though? What happened?
You didn't watch the video?
Yeah. I'm saying, what is he talking about, man? Let me tell you something about Kevin Sanders, man. Only Kevin Sanders I listen to is an Avion Crockett impersonation. That's it. You heard me?
Thank God. Thank God. Okay. We're gonna have to come back in. Okay. But did you hear what the man had to say? Okay, I'm gonna play it back again. So don't
Guy and end up getting abused and mistreated by women. That was an internal conflict going on in me of me trying to basically fight against my programming. Another thing though is even after a guy knows better, we go back to simping cause it's safe. We know how to simp. That's it. We just know how. It's no different than why don't people go work out at the gym? Why don't people eat better? Why don't people, dress better? It's not a matter of knowledge. Arguably, we're the most knowledgeable society that's ever existed. We have access to information like no time before in human history. It's not a matter of information. It's a matter of if I change, I'll have to do something that I'm not familiar with. And I'm familiar with being a simp. I'm familiar with being...
Okay, I heard that. The man opened his mouth and said, for y'all men, simping is easy. Simping is Buddha, if you driving, it's not gonna yes, well,
Yeah, it's better now.
yeah, it's better now.
I'm saying, he said that Batman, all we know how to do is simp. What do you mean by simp?
Then watch the said simping is what y'all go back to simping because it's what y'all know how to do.
But I'm saying, what do you mean by simp though? What is simp? What do you mean by simp? Because Kevin Sanders just be using keywords and shit.
Simping is like you go back in that save a hole to a female.
What do you mean, like
So,
caking?
huh?
What do you mean, like, he said, what do you mean, like, simping? What? Like, what? What does it mean again? Tell me so I can know what to talk about.
You don't know what simping is, you grown man.
Listen, man, let me tell you something. Simping is like, what? Okay, if she a toxic female and I keep going back to her, I'm simping. Or a nigga just giving her all his money, he's simping.
If that's both. If it's any kind of female that has they had, it kind of have to save a hole.
Had done them wrong or something like that.
He opened off and he said simp is what all y'all know how to do is simp. That's what he says. That's why I put it on here. I say, what?
Look, we're gonna talk about it, right? But Kevin Sanders is just clout chasing, using words like simp to bring a certain type of audience in, so he keeps getting his YouTube money or whatever he's doing. But we can talk about it. Fuck Kevin Sanders. We can talk about it though. Now look, it's like this, right? Because I know niggas that they done cheated on her and walked in the house and seen her cheating on them. You feel what I'm saying? Can you hear me?
I hear you clearly.
All right, now look. And at the end of the day, they still fucking with her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this you gotta understand about men, right? men dealing with a comfort zone mentally, not physically, because we men. You understand what I'm saying? But mentally, we gotta be in a comfort zone. So sometimes me being with this bitch that I already know ain't shit, at the end of the day, it's comfortable for me to be with her because she might know me, she might know different things about me, and because you gotta understand something, the nigga might not be shit either. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, men want to be in the mental, they need to be in the mental comfort zone. Like I tell all my partners that I know, like, if they fucking with a female that you know that we even know that we might even know the niggas that was fucking her. If he wanna fuck with her and if he wanna make that his old lady, okay, oh well. Nigga ain't judging him. You feel what I'm saying?
What
Like,
what do you have to say when he say that's what all men know how to do? That's basically what
man,
he says. That's what all men really know how to do. Because it's easy. He
man,
said the word.
Kevin
He
Sanders
put
don't
simping
even know. He don't even know what he's talking about. He don't even know what he's talking about. He don't even know. He just saying shit. He don't know. How you gonna just say that's what all men know how to do? I guarantee you, we asked Kevin Sanders, okay, Kevin Sanders, what the fuck does simping mean? This nigga probably wouldn't even, he probably couldn't even break it down. Because simping is a broad statement. You know, like, nowadays, the way these niggas is, man, all these niggas, I mean, it's like, simping don't even exist no more. These niggas is doing that. They doing that nowadays. They female been did all type of shit, all type of loose and all, you know, all over the place on social media trying to get attention. These niggas don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, they hollering at the hoes. They in them hoes DM trying to get them. And she got all her shit out on social media, ass bent over and all. And the nigga trying to make that his wife. So that simping shit don't even exist no more.
What do you call it now, then, boo? If simping don't exist, what you call it now? What you call it
What
now?
it is it's a trick mentality. Niggas have a trick mentality. Niggas think like tricks. You understand what I'm saying? Because they impatient. You understand what I'm saying? They trying to fuck right then and there. They trying to get in a situation where they can fuck. They trying to fuck right then and there, or that's all they thinking about. They don't really know how to finesse their way into it. And I ain't finna say every nigga, but you know, it's niggas out there like that. I ain't finna just say every nigga, but it's niggas out. And when I say I'm gonna say men, excuse me, men, because I don't want to mess up the show. It's
Okay,
men out there like that. Huh?
we gonna play part 2 of the clip because I really was kind of blown away by this video. It's a different background and format than what he normally do, but I really the whole topic and how he delivered just kind of touched me when he's saying that as a norm for every man, it should be okay. Besides you pursuing a regular natural relationship. Okay,
Hold on. What he said? What he said? He said what? He's breaking up a
he
little bit.
said stepping is easy.
Simping is easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna play part 2 of the clip right now. Hold on.
I don't know this woman from Canopy. She's ordering her stuff, and I say, and I hold my cup up, it's like, I'll have the normal, and Beauty here is going to pay for it, right? That woman looked at me, she's like, excuse me, I was like, oh, I told him it was on you because you got your Starbucks there. I mean, you're beautiful, you know that. Oh, yeah, I got it. A part of me said, oh, don't let her pay, don't let her pay, don't let her pay. What? Yes. Now, see, the 20-something-year-old version of me would have took her outside, or would have, that would have went somewhere. But the 40-year-old in me that has gone through the simp, pimp, simp stage, you got to get that simp up out of you. And here's one of the easiest ways to do it. We got to start hanging around more men. Men by themselves, we're like snipers pick off people alone. Look.
Okay, you hear what he said?
Hell nah. Hell no. Don't listen to none of that shit. Listen. Dudes need to be hanging around more women. They don't need to be hanging around more men. Y'all just around men all day. That's y'all problem. Y'all need to be hanging around more women. You understand what I'm saying? So you can understand so you can get some compassion and shit like that. You need to be hanging around more women. Stop it. The result of society right now is because y'all hang around more men all the goddamn time. That's why that's why these niggas don't even know how to talk to women. They don't even know how to holler at nothing. Because they hang around men all day. With that
But y'all love
homoerotic shit.
y'all love this man. Y'all love Kevin Samuels, but the man said you need
Man,
to
no
hang
the fuck
around
I
two
don't. No
men
the fuck I
and
don't.
opposed to
I don't. Let me say this. You talking,
a
but you
proper
talking to somebody
relationship.
different. My bad. Listen, you talking to somebody different. I don't get into no internet sensations like that. I'm not that type of dude. I already know what Kevin Sanders is. I already know what he is. If you want to know who he is, go listen to Dr. Umar Johnson. He'll tell you exactly who the brother is. I already know who he is. They just shock jocks, clickbaiters, and clout chasers. Just like Hassan Campbell, Charleston White. Them niggas just say anything on the internet because that's what gets people to click on their videos.
Okay, so
They
let me
ain't
ask you
talking
this.
about this.
Do you think he speaks for a majority of men? Do you think he's hitting the hammer nail or speaking for a majority of men
Hold
on what
on.
they
Damn, say, I can't. I don't know why it ain't. Can you hear me clearly?
I hear you clearly.
You like blop 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 a little bit. You
Hold on,
said,
let me
do I
see.
think what he's saying is right?
Do you think he speaks for most men?
Oh, I mean, right. I think that most men nowadays don't even have no identity. They don't even know who they are. You understand what I'm saying? So anybody that says something that they agree with, they'll be like, oh yeah. Because these niggas can't even write 2 pages about their damn self. They don't even know who they are. They waiting on, excuse my language. Well, I ain't finna go that crazy with it. They waiting on a woman to let them know who they are. And that's their problem. These niggas don't know who the fuck they is. Old and young. That's these niggas' problem. They don't know who they is. That's how people like Kevin Sanders could just pop up and get so much traction because these niggas don't have no identity. They all over the place. They waiting on a woman to tell them who they is.
No, you waiting
That's
for
where you
Kevin
look at.
Samuels to tell you who you are. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
Y'all love this.
Kevin. Yeah,
Y'all loving
Kevin
this.
Sanders because ain't no y'all. Don't. Let me tell you something. Like I said, I don't listen to none. I'm not even. My YouTube don't even go to that type of algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know. Like I said, first time I heard about Kevin Sanders was Avion Crockett impersonation. That's all That's the only Kevin Sanders video I ever watched. Was Avion Crockett impersonation. That's it. That's all I needed to see. That let me know exactly who the nigga is from that right there. But let me tell you something though. The problem with these men nowadays, right? Old and young. Cause some of these old schoolers the same way. These niggas don't have no identity. They always looking for somebody else to tell them who they is. That's their problem. And then when they get with a female, they always, I change, baby, I do this. Nigga, just be you. If she met you in the beginning, and if she liked you in the beginning, guess what, dumbass? She liked you because you is you. What the fuck you gonna change for? That's these niggas' problem. That's why they always end up divorced, broke up, and all that shit. You understand? I don't toot my own horn, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't be having no problem. I have to break shit off. And it be ugly. It gets ugly with me. I'm talking about style wounds, bitches going straight crazy. And I ain't even no nigga that's all that, I don't think. I drive a truck. But I'm gonna be myself through and through. From the beginning to the end, to the casket closed. If she fucking with me, that means she like me. So what do I need to change for? What you fucking with me for? So that's the way I come at it. These
Can I say
niggas
something else?
different,
Can I say the man's success is coming from somewhere. So somewhere, 80-90% of you men, y'all really are feeling what this man is saying and coming from. You really feel like you really give you support in dating, bro, and
Listen,
relationship, marriage. Y'all really him, man, tough.
I mean, let me tell you something. The thing about him is just the women bashing. A lot of these niggas, they be on that women bashing, because they be insecure. and they done did a lot of fucks in the relationship, and that they might not be proud of. And a lot of men can't take how women see me. Look, I don't been called all type of shit, but I know how women is. Women is emotional, and you gotta understand something. I'm a man. It's not like they're gonna say the worst thing they can say. That's how women is. She gonna say the worst shit she can say. She not gonna try. I mean, some of them will fight you, but they know they ain't gonna win the fight. So they do shit like that. They gonna try to hit you where it hurt, mentally. You understand? And emotionally. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, some men know that, some men don't. Some men can't really handle that. You understand what I'm saying? And some men feel like when some men dealing with women, some men just be hurt. So when they see a dude like Kevin Sanders talking shit about bras and putting the stage on them and putting the spotlight on them and putting the spotlight on their mentality, that's all they going at. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that's getting them to go over there and click on that. You understand? Because they indirectly seeing their wife that did them wrong, or one of these, you know what I mean, or a girlfriend that did them wrong, or some old shit like that. They indirectly seeing that female, seeing her through her. You understand what I'm saying? And they just trying to agree with it, so a motherfucker could kind of know, understand, so that a motherfucker kind of see what his mentality at. Now, like I say, niggas can't explain themselves. I don't need no Kevin Sanders. I can explain myself all the way to and excuse my language, to any bitch that I'm fucking with. I can explain myself. I don't need no Kevin. I am Kevin Sanders, bitch. I can explain myself. I don't need no nigga. I don't have to attach myself. I don't have to attach myself to no other nigga for you to know how I think. I can tell you how I think, and that's the problem. A lot of these niggas can't do no shit like that. They can't do no shit like that. They can go to work every day. They can do their job all the way through and through, but they can't. They mentally, they just not there. They don't have the verbiage to really get their emotions off. You understand what I'm saying? That's the problem. These niggas don't know how to communicate, so they gotta attach themselves to people like Kevin Sanders and shit like that, because they want you to think that this is their mentality. You understand? Without them being able to explain it like him.
Well, we got one more clip. Like, this whole clip really got me when he really was trying to break down and make you understand what your feelings are and why you go back to a certain thing, right? And I know it's different format than he normally does. We got one more clip to play, and we're gonna come back to Buddha. Okay, hold on, y'all. Clip to play.
Take off people alone. Look, that woman wanted to pay for my drink. I mean, and here's the thing: I ordered my drink. I ordered my pastries. Her drink was like $4. With my total, it came up to $14. And I saw the guy ring it up, and the lady had stepped off to the side. She was going to pay for my stuff and not have a problem with it. And part of me was like, oh, don't let her do it. Don't let her do it. That's not a good man. But I was like, okay, hold on. Don't do it. Let's just see what happens. Just see what happens. She said, oh, enjoy that. Oh, by the way, introduced herself, asked me, was about to give me her card. I was like, here's my number. I gave her my number. I resisted. She called me 2 hours later. The rest of that story on another stream. The point is this, guys. Women like assertive men. I did not know that woman. I didn't need her to pay for that. I was just shit testing her. I was just seeing what was going to happen because I was in a happy mood. But that reminded me of things I already know. And why have you guys never heard this side of me? Because as a businessman, as a brand, I have to balance, telling guys to be the best version of themselves. But by me telling you these truths, I have to also consider, man, that may be frowned upon by the powers that be. Because look, to think we live in a world where there are no rules and you can go around and say what you want and just keep it real, keeping it real can keep you broke. But that even reinforces the message, the fact that I can't tell you as a man things that I know that are successful. I didn't take advantage of anybody. I didn't do anything. That woman was attracted to me. She looked at me in a certain way. I knew that there was something going on. So let me round this back to the point I want to end on. Men, we need. If you're a man living in the city right now and you're having trouble with women, first off, you need to stop listening to women. You need to stop listening to married men and men in relationships. Don't listen to them. You need to listen to the single guys. Married men, my focus as a married man or a man in a relationship, it was completely different than my focus as a single guy. Thought completely differently. My motivations are completely different. Men need to start hanging around with more men. If you go out with 2 or 3 guys. Learn how to work together.
Get it?
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I mean, some of it was choppy, but I think he was saying that he paid for. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I didn't like the whole thing of, he knew this woman was just gonna come after him. I shit just her. Like women are some kind of game. You knew you was attracted to that when you first saw it. You said so. Why you gonna turn around and say you shit?
Hold on. Look. I ain't hear all of it, but I mean, what he was saying, that is she paying for his coffee or something like that?
Yeah, she paid for his drink.
All right, ain't wrong with that. Like I'm saying, I catch the energy of what he was saying, even though it was choppy. Because I lived that. So there's nothing wrong with. See, that is some dude's problem. Like they wanna, I'm gonna pay all the bills. It's like, bro, why put yourself in these positions? Stop thinking, oh, I need to just do everything, and that, like I say, niggas have a trick mentality. So it's like, and you got a lot of niggas in bad situations like this. They got a whole bunch of kids with her. They been paying for everything. So if their situation go bad, it's finna be bad. You feel what I'm saying? And that's that. Like, one thing about it, I agree with him on that. It's like, yo, if your old lady come at you like, oh nah, babe, I got this, I'm let her do that. If she saying she love you, you gotta let her prove it, bruh. Y'all niggas, any bitch could just sit there and let a nigga pay for everything and do everything. A bitch will sit there for 20 years. Of course, nigga. Of course he sit there for 20 years and be married. If you just sat there and paid for everything and did everything, of course. You got to let her prove it. That's why I say it depends on what type of dude you're dealing with, because some dudes different. You feel what I'm saying? I might not rock that way because, I feel like I could be like, nah, I want to make sure there's somebody I can trust, so I need her to prove that to me. You feel what I'm saying? I can't just sit back and do everything, because it's a team effort, and we're in a relationship, and we're building a foundation here, and it's not one-sided. So I would be doing her a disservice for me to just pay for everything. Nah, this is a team effort. And she want me to lead like the man. So I'm going to direct her on what to do and shit like that. And if my shorty want to pay for what I got going on and shit like that, cool. You understand what I'm saying? Women like to prove that they fucking with you. They like to prove they love. And a lot of men don't understand this. This is when men go wrong. You could lose your old lady by trying to do everything, nigga. You could lose her. You understand what I'm saying? That's why niggas end up. Okay.
So that's women that are extremely spoiled. Their man does everything.
Right. And you got women like that seriously step out on that nigga. To be dealing with a nigga playing video games all day. While he paying for everything. You understand? So you have to, men gotta understand balance. You can't just try to do everything and pay for everything. That ain't no relationship. Any y'all can sit there and be spoiled. You ain't, it's really not no love there. You just think it's love. Bitch can say anything out of her mouth because you making the situation comfortable for her. So she gonna tell you any goddamn thing. You understand what I'm saying? So nah, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be a team effort.
The one where I'm talking about, the men do take care of everything. Women, they spoil, they buy them cars, they buy them women jewelry, do all. They man.
I mean, that's on him. That's on him. You know what I'm saying? That's on him. Man, ain't no pressure.
Like Buddha said, some of those women still step out on these particular women. That's what
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it ain't no pressure, like, cause you know, some men get off on that. You know what I'm saying? Some men get off on that, and that's how they get off. Where they, you know, they like to spoil a woman and stuff like that. That's just how he get off. Ain't no pressure about that. What I'm saying is, you know, it gotta be a balance. You feel what I'm saying? You have to let your woman prove herself, cause she wants to. She want to show you. So if you just doing everything and keeping her in a box when she came back, that's why they step out. That's why they step out and fuck with the nigga that just smoking loud all day in the video game, because he giving her the platform to show herself, to prove what she's talking about, that they just talk. You understand what I'm saying? You know, women, you know, they love competition like that. So you got to give them a chance to compete. You know, and it ain't no wrong spoiling her, though. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with, you know, but you got to give her a chance to show what she got too. You know what I mean? You can't just
I
keep
feel
her in a box.
like this. Hold on, but I feel like you have the right ball out on then. But if you don't never see none of that same love and dedication back, something wrong. You understand? That's why some marriages only last 4 or 5 years, or when the money messed up, y'all messed up. Y'all don't make it because she wasn't really there for you and her. She was there for you.
Yeah, man.
You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not wrong
Yeah.
with balling out,
Yeah.
but make sure you have the right one. Buy it a little bit of something. Ain't going to
Yeah.
got to
Yeah.
understand
You
what
know.
you really have.
Right. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know. That's why you gotta let her.
I like that Samuels and everything, but it's something like this particular could be kind of back and forth.
And let me tell you something. I didn't really, and then the videos you play couldn't really hear. I don't know. I think it's because I'm driving. Everything kind of choppy right now. So I'm trying to keep in the vibe right now. So I, you know, but like I'm saying, like, you know, just what you saying is right. You know, and sometimes the love ain't reciprocated and stuff like that. But that's why you gotta make sure you gotta make sure you deal with balance in the beginning. If there's somebody you trying to build with, that way you can understand what type of person you dealing with, so you can make the conscious decision on whether you want to fuck with them or not. You gotta make sure it's balance. And some women will show you off top. Some women are like, oh, don't worry about that. I'll pay for that. Don't worry about that. I'll get that. Don't worry about that. And shit, let her do it. If I already know, okay, I know that. And then, you know, even if I'm letting my old lady pay for everything, it don't mean that I'm not covering shit. I'm letting her prove, I'm letting her show me who she is. You know, I'm letting her do that. Yeah, but I got her back, I'm in her corner, anything come up, I'm in her corner. You feel what I'm saying? Bills paying, money around. Even if I ain't paying the bill, the money put up. All the money that I'm making is put up. What we can't do, where we can't go. We got a system that we got going on here, because it's a team effort. You understand what I'm saying? And see, that's a lot of men don't really. This how men fuck up. In the beginning of a relationship, they go to doing all this old crazy shit. Well, I don't want to say crazy, but they go to doing all this chivalry shit and trying to be a best man off of it, like these niggas on movies, all this old pay dig best man shit. And, like, my nigga, that's a movie, my nigga. It's like, come on, bruh. You know, and they doing all that. They want to do is fuck. All they want to do is fuck. And it's like, bruh, like, niggas, you know, sometimes what happens with men is niggas be thinking with their dick. And a nigga could get married thinking with his dick. A nigga can go put a bitch in the house thinking with his dick. A nigga can be all, I love you and all that old shit and still thinking with his dick. You understand what I'm saying? You know it too, Shake. And that, you know, that's the thing. Let me tell you something. I think my dick sometimes, but I can't let the motherfuckers take over and make all the decisions. I can't let my dick make all the decisions. Because if it do, then it's going to have me in a situation that I might not really want to be in. I don't fucked up like that before. I ain't perfect, you understand? But I learned from these mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can get hurt playing with these women too. These women will kill you, dog. They'll take you out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Or they'll fuck up the good situation that you got going on. You understand what I'm saying? On some other shit. On some domestic shit. You understand what I'm saying? I done been through that too. So it's like, nah, I learned from my mistakes. You know, you can't just let your meat, make all the decisions for you. All that motherfucker want to do is just go in the hole. That's all I want to do. It ain't got nothing to do with the physical shit that you got to do to keep everything going so you can keep going in the hole. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, balance, man. Niggas got to work on balance, man. And it ain't got nothing to do with old or young, because these old niggas is doing the same exact shit. They just straight up Looney Tunes acting like these young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, you got to deal with balance. You got to be patient. You got to deal with balance. You understand? Sometimes you can miss out dealing with balance.
Let me ask you, do you believe in God Father?
Hold on. Do I believe what?
God Father.
Hold on, say that again.
Is he the Godfather? Do you believe he earned the title Godfather?
Vibe up.
Godfather. Are you driving? Maybe I'm driving.
Godfather?
Yeah, do you believe he earned the title for being called Godfather?
I mean, yeah, the godmama, you know, I guess if she had a husband, that'd be my godfather, I guess. I don't know. What's wrong with a godfather? What's wrong with that?
I don't believe he earned the title for being called Godfather, because something say is straight left field. I don't believe he earned that title. Not in my eyes. Not to me.
Hold on, you said Godfather?
Yes. Kevin Stan was deemed the quote unquote Godfather.
Hold on, say, hey, you might have put that shit in the chat. I don't know why you I'm not catching. You said Godfather?
Yes, Godfather.
What the hell? I'm saying, what's wrong with that?
Hold on.
What's wrong? I thought that's part of family or something. That's a family term, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a family term. But y'all are calling him the Godfather. A lot of especially like you black men are giving him the title of Godfather. Like he's just the dom of our relationship.
Man, hell nah. I ain't giving that nigga no hell nah. Not me. Man, I'm not, that's, all that shit is homoerotic. I don't do none of that. I'm not calling no nigga I don't even know. No motherfucking God know that nigga. Hell nah, man, I don't do none of that. Listen, this what y'all women gotta understand. This what you gotta understand. All men are not the same. Don't try to generalize us. Just because we black men don't make us equal. All black men ain't equal. All Caucasian men is not equal. All men ain't. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what they call it. That guy. I don't listen to none. Because he not telling nothing new. At least not me. Because I've been living that. That's what I'm telling you. I've been living it. I don't need nobody on the internet. I'm already doing it. You understand what I'm saying? And you're going to still have problems with that. Because women is how they is. They emotional. They emotional. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't just gonna just get up and just lead the broad that's really fucking with you and really, and Shape will tell you right now in this live. You ain't just gonna just get up and leave her like that. And you know, no disrespect, but that bitch gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you know what the hell I'm talking about. Regardless what she tell everybody else about, oh, I don't worry about it. If he wanna go, he wanna go. Man, that shit ain't nothing but cap. Let her really be feeling you and really have them feelings for you. You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere, nigga. She gonna be blocking you, fighting, and going crazy. If she don't do it that day, eventually it's gonna come up. I done been through this shit 100 times already. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas ain't really big. They've only had like 1 or 2 relationships. So that's why they gravitate to somebody like Kevin Sanders. You know what I'm saying? All these old basketball playing ass niggas, you would think they just getting all type of, man, no they not. They be goofy as hell. They probably they done whatever chick they was dealing from high school. Then one after that they done tried to marry, and one after that they ain't really been out here wiggling like that. And you could tell. That's why they gravitate towards a nigga like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nah, not me, man. I don't, nah. Hell no. I don't call him no, I won't call no other man that I don't know that. That's why I was telling. It's a family term.
Let me give you my opinion. What I've been watching, what I've
Alright.
seen, you men are
Yeah.
really putting on a high altar prayer. Think he has all that,
Uh-huh.
and women drop, pay attention, and learn stuff. So yeah, I feel like he's kind of sexually biased because he puts so much on the woman. Yeah, it comes down on me barely. I put him up like send them $500 cash steps, $1,000 cash steps. Y'all love this. Y'all act like y'all can't see for yourselves to the point y'all praise. But that's my own personal. What's up on the
I'm saying, you saying that we want women to pay attention and all that, and we not doing that? That's what you saying?
I want he puts more pressure on the women than me. Y'all act like yo. And I don't think for everything.
Damn, Shay, I wish you weren't breaking up like this. I know you saying some shit right now.
Just because you
Just
drive,
tell me how you feel. I know, but just tell me how you feel. Don't even must say nothing about it. Tell me what you trying to say. You saying what
I
Kevin
just feel
Sanders saying. How you feel
like
about that?
I just feel like he sends a little bit of a false narrative. I don't think that he really more realistic about the background in relationship. So you cannot say what one way is. You know what I'm saying? I know he does a high and weight ratio and things like that. He based off of that. But love comes from all conversations. Right? Um, with your audio top. Can't understand me or a Buddha. I'll play it back. We'll
Yeah,
see the video up night. I think it's because Buddha is driving. Is what it really is. I think we'll see. But what I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let Buddha say his last words. I think we just giving this one person just too much credit. He's saying a lot of things that should have been on a long time ago, as being an adult. So now, a lot of things that he says that the women that have 2, 3, 5 kids and all high value and you didn't put stipulations in your life, body, or your time at first. Like you want to behind it, clean all that up. He goes in those particular women that I fully understand. Right?
listen,
Can
man.
I
Hey,
ask for a
let
man
me.
to
Go
clean
ahead.
up?
I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna. All right, listen.
Can
Ain't no
I ask for
all
a man
this high
just
value man shit. That's just ain't man. What the fuck is a high value man? What the hell is that? These niggas out here, these niggas that's so called high value and got all this money is doing the most weirdest shit. Alright? Ask Lala. You see Lala left Carmelo Anthony. You know why? Because this nigga done got one of these bras pregnant off Backpage and shit. That's what a high value man did. Like these niggas ain't shit. You understand what I'm saying? They just niggas, man. They just men. There's no such thing as a high value man. And it works both ways. Even women that consider themselves that. She's still a woman that got feelings, that get her feelings, that live her emotions at the end of the day at all times. No matter what she chooses, oh, I got standards and all that shit. Please, that same nigga that she feel that's her standard is doing the same exact shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's just about a connection, period. You connect with somebody, that's all it's about. There's no such thing as no high value and all that. You understand what I'm saying? Because these same high value men he's talking about, right? They'll have a broad that's supposedly high value, but then still fucking with the other broad that got the kids everywhere.
yeah.
And get divorced and all that because he's still over there and I had a baby with the bitch that got kids all everywhere and got a high value broad at the house. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just on all men. Money has nothing to do with the person's mentality. It don't got nothing to do with that. You understand? Ask these pimps. These pimps know. These niggas that's over there in LA and Vegas and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Wiggling out them white bitches and shit. They know. They know. The money don't have nothing to do with the mentality. If her mentality fucked up, the money ain't got nothing to do with it. I mean, the money ain't finna help. Look at the Kardashians. The Kardashians right here fucking all type of niggas in LA. All type
So
of folk niggas and all. You
they
know what
married
I'm
three
saying?
times and everything.
All niggas done got
Got all the money in
niggas
the
done
world.
got niggas done milked hundreds of thousands out of them. I wish I would have caught them. Niggas done milked hundreds of thousands out of them. Money don't have nothing to do with the mentality. There's no such thing as high value. It's how you think. The value is in your mind. The value is in how your brain processes information. That's the value. Money ain't no value. Your job and all that shit ain't no value. There's all type of lawyers and doctors out there on crack and all that shit. They ain't shit. I know. I used to serve them. They ain't it. So it goes on how you it's like money doesn't make you valuable. It doesn't. Y'all have a lot of examples of that. You understand
Even
what I'm
cash
saying? You have to
money
be.
value. He said that all
You
the time.
understand?
When at least 4 out
Yeah.
5 4 tell you're not a high value man. That man puts the stipulations on that, saying something different.
Right, exactly, because he dealing with a certain type of audience. That's all these niggas that's calling him Godfather and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He got to keep them coming in, so he ain't finna disrespect them. You know what I'm saying? He dealing with a certain type of audience, so a lot of niggas click on this shit, so he not finna go in on them. You know, and I'm not faulting the brother. I don't blame him. He getting his money. I don't blame him. You understand what I'm saying? Do it. You understand what I'm saying? I know what he's doing. You know, but this is a different type. I'm a different type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to do with it. I'm doing what I'm doing. But, you know, everybody ain't over there dealing with that like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like I told you in the beginning of the conversation, you know, he ain't telling me nothing I don't know. You know, certain people that I'm tuned in on YouTube, I'm listening to people that's telling me something that I don't know. That's something I'm not even gonna get on here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's at a higher mindset. It ain't really at this level right here. Not saying this level is low, but it's like Kevin Sanders level. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not that. He not telling me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't really like. Come on, man. I don't need that. I don't need that. But like I say, it's no such thing as high value. Like, come on, man. Ask some of these basketball wives about these high value men. Ask some of them. They'll tell you exactly who these niggas is. You understand what I'm saying? You want to know who a nigga is? Go ask his baby mama. She'll tell you who he is. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck all that bullshit he run around talking about every day. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, I deal with reality like that. I don't really get into none of that. You know, I already know what I'm looking at. I already know what I'm dealing with. I already know what I'm looking at. You understand what I'm saying? But nah, that is where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? You know, when you dealing with a relationship, you got to deal with balance. You understand what I'm saying? If she want to show you that, you know, that she fucking with you and she got you and shit like that, let her do it. Don't try to be Superman and step out like the dude Kevin Sanders is talking about. Let her do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, women like to prove themselves. Let her do that. You know, a lot of y'all men have mental issues that y'all need to deal with first before y'all even try to go marry a woman and all that. That's why the shit don't work. You be trying to blame her. It's you, nigga. You the one with the problem. You the one that can't get right in your mind. It's how you think. The money and the woman is not going to help your mental problem. It's not. You know, so a lot of y'all need, and vice versa. A lot of y'all women too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all women too. People have mental issues that they got to deal with first. I got mental issues, right? But I wear my shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I tell her that's what it is. And she could, you know, accept it or not. You feel what I'm saying? That way I'm keeping it fair. That way if anything happens, even though all type of shit still happens, but if anything do happen, you know, she know at the end of the day, I already let her know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She could take it or leave it from the beginning. If she taking it, then she's taking it. That's on her. But I give her that respect. You understand what I'm saying? I give her that respect. I'm not trying to change me and all that. What am I gonna do that for? I'm in
Hold
my
on,
comfort zone.
hold on, Buddha. Dreaming Big says something. Dreaming Big says, in a relationship, it's not about being high value, it's about being loyal. By being loyal. And loyalty by being loyal. Okay. And I agree with that. Money does not mean that y'all gonna make it. Money doesn't mean that she's gonna stay faithful. Money doesn't mean that he's gonna stay faithful. You got to have something that anchors both of you in the relationship. And
Yeah,
that's good. It's loyalty. It's loyalty. If y'all don't share the same belief and on the same page mentally, y'all can't sit joke laugh and time together simultaneously, then
right.
there's no way that you can see longevity. You understand what I'm saying? And you got some people that are marrying people simply for the money and think it is going fast.
Definitely,
You understand what I'm saying?
definitely.
I know some right there in Houston married a nigga just for the money. They miserable. They're doing all kind of
Yeah,
stuff. You got all the nice stuff, nice house, nice car, and all that. But you
right. You know, and some of these men, they want to get milk. You understand that? Because they dealing with ego. Like I said, it's mental problems. So they dealing with their ego like that. And some of them get off like that. They like being milked. They like for her to tell her, you know, they just beta male and like to be led around like they're a little dog or something. You understand what I'm saying? Or like they ain't got no brain on top of their head and want her to make every last decision for them. Some niggas like that. Cool. Now let me tell you something. The loyalty thing is based on the connection. When you got a real connection with somebody, the loyalty, you ain't even got to speak on that because she ain't going to even really be able to, she don't even want nobody else. She don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? All she want to do is be up under you. And vice versa, men too. You know, men get a bad, y'all think men ain't loyal and think we just run around here like dogs and just want to, nah, you know, we be a little bit more aggressive on looking and a little bit more aggressive on the flirting, but that don't mean we fell inside the pussy though. You feel what I'm saying? That don't, even if we got a number and we, you know, that don't mean we, you know what I'm saying? We might just be, you know, playing around with it, you know, because we men and we just a little bit more aggressive with it. But that don't mean we fuck them, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean, because we got, you know, niggas be thinking old lady and they wife too. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, it's, you know, don't think that men ain't loyal, man. Men, we get a bad rap for that. Nah. These men is out here, they loyal, man. It's some loyal brothers out here. It's loyal men out here. It's a lot of them out here, man. Niggas ain't just right here just slanging. You feel what I'm saying? So, nah, loyalty is based on the connection. If you got a true connection with somebody, you understand what I'm saying, and it turns into unconditional love like that, then the loyalty gonna be there off top. The loyalty gonna be there. The loyalty ain't even gonna be no question. It's just gonna be what it is. Y'all gonna be Bonnie and Clyde. Y'all gonna stick together. You know what I mean? You know, things just gonna happen naturally. You're not gonna have to. It's not gonna. You're not gonna. It's just gonna be natural. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing about loyalty in men, like, listen, man, you gotta understand something. It don't mean that, like, I could be loyal to two women. You understand what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm doing that now, because I know there's a lot of people that listen to this, but I could be loyal to people, though. You feel what I'm saying? Because loyalty is not designated to any one person. It's just a word. It's just describing the type of energy. It's not. It doesn't say. There's no rules that saying that. Nah, I can have two females that really fuck with me, that I really love, that I'm in love with, regardless how the situation is, and I could be loyal to them. You feel what I'm saying? I could not bring nobody else in the situation. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and I can respect them and I can love them. Yeah, because when you look at the definition of those words, it doesn't say anything about any numbers, or it doesn't designate it to any one person. It's just describing the energy. So it's just describing the feeling. You feel what I'm saying? So you can have feelings for two people and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? You know, it's just that it's on the other foot when it's a woman just doing it. I mean, even me, as a man, I might not even be able to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest. But, you know, it happens. You got women that got a couple of men here that they fuck with. You Shape know what I'm talking about. You got women that might have a other little nigga that they threw in, but have have their husband that they really, what I'm saying, or the nigga that they call him Bay or whatever, that they, you know, right, they have their little side thing or just, I mean, listen, I don't want to get done like that. I'm not saying I want to get done like that. I'm just saying that it's happening. So it is a thing and it's possible. So yeah, loyalty is based on the connection. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see loyalty. It's based on the type of connection that you have with that person. And if it get deeper and it turns into an unconditional type of love type thing, then cool. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, hold on, boo. Y'all say the audio is a bit choppy, so I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna let
Man, my audio, my shit been choppy all night.
Yeah. So let me ask. I'm gonna ask you this one thing. I'm gonna ask you this one thing, Buddha. We're gonna go. Is simping easy?
It's simping easy.
Simping easy. We gonna go on talk on this.
Yeah. Simping easy. Simping is easy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers out here doing it. It's easy. That's how you take the easier way out. You know what I mean? But it's easier in the beginning. That's what I'm gonna say. It get harder as time go on. If there's somebody that you growing with and getting older with, as time go on, it can get harder. Let me just say that it can get harder. But yeah, it's easy. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? Because it depends on it depends on what your definition of simping is. Because you got some brothers that is quote unquote simping, right? But they ain't got no high blood pressure. They ain't got no nervous system problem. And, they not yelling, going back and forth with their old lady. Fuck it, she going somewhere, she going somewhere. She doing what she doing, she doing what she doing. She asked for this, I get it. If I give it to her, I give it to her. You understand what I'm saying? It's a science to that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying in the beginning of the conversation. It ain't really nothing wrong with it, cause it just depends on that type of man. You feel what I'm saying? Like simping is such a broad word. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things, and I'm older now, so I don't see stuff as simping no longer. Not that I'm doing it, because I'm just doing what I'm doing. But, maybe that's a comfort zone for that man. That's a comfort zone that he needs to be in. Just like paying for everything that she's doing. It's a comfort zone mentally, like I said in the beginning of the conversation, that man probably need to be in. Men have to be in the mental comfort zone for them to operate. That's why men do solutions. Because solutions deals, that falls up under comfort. So men have to be in the mental comfort zone. So yeah, simping is easy. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for some men, and some men it's not. So it depends on what type of dude it is. Whether simping is easy or not. That's my answer.
Thank you so much. We apologize for the structure, coming in, baby. Thanks again, Buddha Black, coming in. Definitely what I wanted. I got a male perspective on it. But I watched the clip. I watched it 2 or 3 different times. I kind of was like, halfway a little bit blown back and halfway grabbing understanding to this whole particular clip says. But I love the man. Watch the man. There's a lot of things he does say. Some things he does drop some rules, and then some things don't first opinion. Okay? So you have to be careful on this second too when you watch. Okay, but I love y'all much. Like, but comment down below if you want to have a two. Let me know if you want to have part of the whole video. Have on give perspective. And any other man that can have a perspective response to a lot of things he don't do on his platform. He don't bring on a whole lot of men. You understand? He brings on a lady, not a lot of men. So pay attention because there's a lot about. But I love y'all much. You know what I'm saying? And thank you.
Yeah, much love, say.